Okay, there we go. Stuff appears to be working now. That took a little longer than I wanted it to. That was entirely because between the last stream and this one, somebody hacked into my Twitch account briefly, and I had to change the password to get them out, but in doing so, I wound up changing the stream key. So, yeah, that caused some issues. I'm going to be muted for just a second here, and then I'll be right back. It won't take any time. I was just adjusting my headset slightly so that stuff's a little bit better. But yes, today I am back with some more Rule of Waves 2. Back again as Russia. And if I start up the good old main game capture, display capture. There we go. Yeah, we'll be able to have some fun. So I'm sorry all the people who I pinged earlier and then it didn't quite start up because I was intending on starting it up at that exact time and then just waiting and then bringing on the voice at 5, but yeah, I had the whole stream key issue. That's a little annoying, but well. So where we were last is we just won a war with or against Germany. Yeah. And hello, G-Man. I do see you there. Should we pause my stream over on the other side? And in doing so, we got some German colonies, some down here. We actually got one in the Marshall Islands. I'm kind of moderately regretting taking that, to be honest. Although, I don't know, I think our next target should be France. Looking at this now. So I'm going to set spying on them to low. And I'll probably check the research and see how to change stuff. Also, good news on the research. That's at level 22, so that glitch is fixed. But yeah, we got territory from Germany, and we actually have a very good route through West Africa, Southern Africa, and the Indian Ocean. So now we can basically sail ships all the way to Northeast Asia and not have any issues. Now, under construction right now, yeah, we need money the most. The battlecruiser Kirov is almost done. So we will get this ship in service here pretty soon. And then we have the CL Krasny Krin in about 14 months. We're going to have a new design study here done very shortly. So yeah, Kirov, 2 months since it is actually a refit. I think I'm going to want to keep the this set of warships around. I don't think there's anything I want to scrap here. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to move all the 14 inchers into Northeast Asia. And that will include Borodino. So yeah, Borodino, hold on. Imperatrista Elizaveta Petrovna. Okay, that was butchered. That was butchered worse than the historical gamer butchering his own men, I suppose. Hold on. Imperatrista. No, Tritsa Elizaveta Petrovna. Why did we name it this? I should have settled on something easier. And then Navarin. These three will all go, and then please don't do Russian words. Yeah. In the meantime, though, we will keep the Retvizans and the Zarovics in Northern Europe for the time being, and along with Kirov. And I'm kind of the opinion that between this war and the next, I don't think I'm going to build another battlecruiser. I might build one sometime in the mid-40s. Maybe like 2 or 3 as replacements for the Borodinos and the Navarin modification. No. Now, the Pervinets are kind of old at this point. Actually, so are the Diane. Well, you know what? No, the Dianas aren't bad. I need the foreign service cruisers. Uh, but the thing is, we need modern cruisers, and again, in terms of what we actually have in terms of modern cruisers, we have the Krasny Krim. Okay, so here's a thought. Yeah, we need more CLs and probably more destroyers as well. Since our destroyers are starting to become outdated, even the ones we've had to rely a lot on. And I think these are the new destroyers being built, the Baudry class, the 2,000 tonners, of a very, very interesting layout. And then we have some older destroyers here being refit into ASW destroyers, which is actually going to extend their life. Now, so all these guys here have already been rebuilt. And then the next group would be the 900 tonners. But 900 tonners for ASW work are actually pretty good. So it might be the case where I do refit all these guys. Okay, so first things first. Mothball them. Oh, we need more minesweepers too. So those guys are moving, so for now, mothball those guys. Those guys are only at good crew quality. One thing I wanted to check, yeah, Doctrine, we did get rid of the Doctrine, just blank refit the 9. We're giving them ASW stuff, that's the idea. Refit them with ASW stuff here. These will be ASW destroyers. I'm considering turning these guys into ASW destroyers and then relying on our 1,500 tonners and future 2,000 tonners as like the main fleet destroyers. But yeah, right now we need light cruisers, we need carriers. But I don't think I want the CVLs anymore. They're too slow, they're too small. So yeah. Sorry about that, guys. You get scrapped. Now I do want to rebuild these guys, but I'm gonna first move Baku into Northeast Asia. And what we're gonna do then is we are gonna do a proper rebuild on our carriers. First of all, I'm gonna make them look nicer because I forgot to do that with the side things here. Second off, they are no longer gonna have 8-inch guns. Instead, we're gonna probably put 5-inch guns there. What we want to turn the 100s to KEs until we get some more weight. Well, I mean, the 2000s are already under construction. So the focus is going to be on lightcraft or focus here, or for this interwar period, is going to be on destroyers, cruisers, and carriers. I'm trying to wonder if I should build I should probably build a CA of some sort. So in terms of what we sank with German ships, though, I'd say we did a pretty good job. Although, admittedly, we didn't get any of their major battlecruisers. Seydlitz and the 2 Graf Spes did survive. They had one more of their pocket battlecruisers around. They're building an armored cruiser which is larger than their pocket battlecruiser. But yeah, we did a good job here, I would say. Sank a lot of their stuff. Yeah, they do have their CV in active service, but you know, we have 2 CVs. I'd like to get that up to 4, like anywhere between 4 and 6 by the next war. So yeah, gonna get a bunch of stuff completed. It'll probably take 2 to get Kirov done, and that will save us a bit of money. I'm gonna, for now, mothball all these guys. No, okay, so these guys are going from Southeast Asia to the Indian Ocean. So one of them is in Northern Europe. These guys are going to move also to Northern Europe. And then these guys here are going to move back to Northeast Asia. And then we do need a set of destroyers in Southeast Asia, though. So I think some of these are on elite quality, but yeah, we're going to send these 4. No, not mothballs. They just move to Northeast Asia. So that will for now be our Northeast Asian destroyer core until we get some more built, and then maybe we'll send some of the 2,000 tonners down there. So in terms of cruisers, now currently our foreign service cruisers are the Dianas and an Oprichnik. Now the second Oprichnik is kind of obsolete. Well, actually all of these guys are kind of obsolete. I think right now the thought would be maybe scrap a Diana and then keep the Oprichnik, or alternatively, we scrap all the Dianas and then instead move move Gryden and the 2 Vietlanas into foreign service instead. Which is, well, I mean, the Dianas are larger than the Oprichniks, though. But they're not as well armed. The Oprichniks are better armed. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, Dianas are old. Scrap them. Keep the Oprichniks for now. Move Gryden and move the Svetlanas into foreign service, and then just focus on cruisers. Yeah. Goodbye. Alright, so those guys and that guy should all be in foreign service, and so should you. Which means that we will have the Flora, or the cruiser Flora, built in 1924, and the, for now, the Krasny Krin in active service. But we'll get our second Krasny Krin pretty soon, and then hopefully between now and the next time we'll have the Krasnia. Hold on. Krasnia Kavkaz, I suppose. Something like that. Right. We will mothball that destroyer for now as well, and I think I'll just put Baku in the reserve fleet, save some money. I'll put the Flora in the mothball fleet probably for now, just to save some more money. And then yeah, our destroyers are still moving around. I think these guys can be moved to the reserve fleet, though I know they're on elite status. These guys might actually have to be rebuilt. I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna have to be rebuilt anyways. Okay, we have a little bit of money now. 4 destroyers have finished their reconstruction. New German bomber. Yeah. Come on. Build me 2 of these cruisers. Now, that is going to be a bit expensive, but we're going to get Kirov here. And that should help out. Plus, you know, we got these guys out. So I'm going to go another turn. Mothball Borodino. And then just get Kirov commissioned. There we go. So there we go. There's the battlecruiser Kirov at 54,000 tons. And that, for now at least, will be our last battlecruiser. I might build one more sometime in the mid to late 40s. 1 or 2 more in the mid to late 40s. But right now, we are way too top heavy with our navy. We have some money. Yeah, we have the money again. Because Kirov was a very expensive build. Now, we still gotta wait for stuff to move. And right now we have 3 CLs under construction. That will get us up to 4 modern light cruisers and 1 old light cruiser in the main fleet. Yeah. So I think now... Okay, so there's... Actually, I want to check. What is our destroyer maximum? 2,000. Alright, we have a bunch of GoNets class minesweepers. Watch Kirov be sunk in her first engagement. That would be horrible. Okay, so... I kind of want to build more of those, but I also want to get my current set of destroyers refit, and destroyers do build pretty quickly. Although what I could do is I could... Yeah, let's wait for everything to just get to the right location. Although, you know, everything which is currently in the right location, we could refit. So, that one, we still have some more, or we still have another destroyer there being refit. Another one of those guys. So let's get the Moshnies. Why do you have 2 H's in a row, Russia? What the hell is that? What the hell is with your language? For you to think that putting 2 H's in a row in the same word is a good idea. Alright. Yeah, I know. It's going to be seriously overweight, and we're going to have to reduce that. I'd say... give us like 3 light. Have you seen the backwards R's? Yeah, those look horrible. Get rid of the W. There we go. Actually, wait, you can get 4K guns, right? Yeah. We can get rid of the mines. Although, since these are coastal patrol destroyers, I think we want to keep the mines. Actually, wait, no. Yeah. Yeah, I want to keep the mines. It's more minesweeping gear, which is the problem. Dual purpose? Okay, yep, that doesn't change much. I'm not going to get any fire control. But with the dual purpose gun, I might get the AA director. No, wait, no, that's too heavy. I'll get us 2 medium AA guns and a light. Oh, we can't do it. Stop telling me to do stuff I can't do in these games. My technology is too crappy to do the stuff you want me to do. Alright, these things wound up being a bit overweight, unfortunately. So, no mine. Wait, no, keep the mines, keep the mines. 4K guns, increase depth charge storage. Drop that down, get rid of a... You know what, get rid of 2 of those. I should wait. Add the W in again. You have been spoiled by Rainbow's US game. Yeah, I can kind of tell. We can do that, I think. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the W and put in, is it the P? There we go. So we can get that, and then one of those. Yeah, I assume that's acceptable. He has all the money. Yeah, I don't have all the money, and I don't have all the tech. Alright, so we're going to get those rebuilt. Everything else, we still got to wait for it to move. Unfortunately. So what I will probably do is I'll probably move the Imperator Pavel I into the reserve fleet, and then get... Once these 2 are in their correct location, I can mothball them. Now, they're getting close to being in the right location, so what I want to actually do right now is probably design a aircraft carrier. But what I'll do is to design one, I'll open the design of the Baku class, and then just modify this from here. Okay. So, no secondaries. No secondary armament whatsoever will be on this ship. In terms of aircraft, if possible, I want to get this up to 100. And we're going to do deck park on it as well. We can get catapults. So we're going to get 2 forward catapults. Oh, we can't do that. Never mind. No flight deck catapults. If we do like a side catapult. Nope. Okay, so we're going to do that. We can get more AA guns. That will be worked on. But what I want to do first is turret-wise, we're going to do only 2 inches of armor. We're going to have 5-inch turrets, dual-purpose guns. Fire control is not the best type available. Get us an advanced director. So update the ship graphic. It now looks kind of like this. I don't know if there's another position we can add them in. You don't want to do like center line. I don't think I want to do port and starboard midship wings either. How does that look? Horrible. So I might just leave... Yeah, kinda. Alright, engine priority is that. Additional armament, increase that to 0. Get this as high as we can. Do that. And we actually still have a bit of weight remaining. We might be able to get an inch of deck protection if we increase the weight a bit. Yeah, so we have minor protection. But other than that, we're pretty good. Now, I think I will change the style of the ship a bit. Which one is the flight deck? That one's the flight deck. We have 2 Ivans with machine guns, yes. Alright, so I do have a nice little thing brought up here for aircraft carriers. Aircraft carrier pictures. So we're looking at, I mean, this is 1938, so what we're probably looking at is more like the Yorktown class. Class aircraft carrier. Where, actually that's interesting, because if you see on the top view of the Yorktown class, I actually have an elevator right here. So we are going to need, I think I am going to go with a 3 elevator approach. I'm going to leave the smokestacks right where they are for the moment. But yeah, we'll go with a 3 elevator approach on this one, which is going to make the structure, let's just say, a little more interesting. Hello, Evoken. How you doing? We are currently designing an aircraft carrier. Actually, I did increase the mass a little bit, so let's do that. Get a little bit better anti-aircraft guns, because anti-aircraft guns are good. So structure 3 is the flight deck, where you're going to change how this looks completely. So start there. Because I am kind of mimicking a Yorktown, but I also kind of want it to be a little original as well. So then we'll do something like that. Yeah. Now, the Yorktown's flight deck's actually a little asymmetrical, but I'll just leave this one, symmetrical for simplicity's sake. And then we can bring it back there. Bring it back in a little bit. Kind of straighten it up. It didn't straighten really well. I'm going to do something like that. Don't let it do the sinking thing it did in real life. Alright, so then for the elevator lifts, there's a real choice I have to make here. Okay, so that's structure 5. Okay, so I might do asymmetric superstructure here, and this is going to be a little risky at actually getting it to work. Actually, wait. Structure 5, start here. And then just kind of bring it down maybe to here. Although we're going to have to go back up and get this done in the end. But this will allow me to make stuff a little more asymmetrical. Okay, come on. There we go. And then it had its second one actually about here-ish. Yeah. Let's start it more maybe here. Yeah, okay, there we go. We lined it up. And that would be about there. So that would be a little smaller of an elevator. And actually they had one kind of in the rear of the ship, so about here. Well, that's a little asymmetrical. Okay, come on. There we go. I think it's okay if it's a little asymmetrical. Birds kind of chirping. I'm doing all this too. You can hear him. Oh, sorry, I accidentally tapped the mic with my knee. That's not good. I'm gonna have a bird on my shoulder. Because he enjoys hanging out. Do you enjoy hanging out? Yeah, okay, so we'll just get this lined up perfectly. A little low, a little high. There we go. And just kind of finish that off there. I mean, I suppose it's something. It kind of works. I will have to change some of the structure over here. We're also going to have to suggest a new name, the Tashkent class. I think will work. That's a little awkward there, but oh well. Some of the lines do wind up being a little awkward sometimes, so which one? Okay, structure 4 is that. Yeah, it's supposed to kind of look like a Yorktown. Alright, so the funnel will stay in the same position. Structure 4 will remove, and then structure 5 is that. Structure 6 we'll also get rid of here. And we'll redo them. So structure 4... Structure 4 is gonna start, say... Oh, I don't know. Actually, one thing I want to do is I actually want to increase the amount of ammo per gun on the ship. There you go, 170. So it does have some some better anti-aircraft capabilities. So yeah, I'll do something like that. And kind of bring it... That was not where I wanted to place that. I want to place that just slightly there. Then we'll do Something kinda like so. And then we'll just, actually what I can do is I can bring that there, do a small thing out. We'll do a small one out kinda here as like an anti-aircraft position, and then use structure 6 to kinda hide that. Actually, yeah, I'm at 10 points already. I don't want to be using a whole bunch of points right now, so we'll bring that there, bring it out a little bit, like so, kind of around this gun. Do that. Do that. Oh, come on, position kind of evenly. And then, now we're kind of on the side here. I suppose I'm going to just kind of go out, like, to the, past the funnel, to the kind of edge of the funnel, I think. How many CVs does the US have? I'll have to check, but I can't do it right now while I'm in the editor. So, can't really tell you quite yet. So then, we'll go there, and there. Kind of works. A little wonky up here, but I don't want to redo that all again, so screw it, I'm leaving it. Alright, so structure 6 is gonna be... Okay, so let's think. So I want it to kind of do a line across here at some point. So I think what I'll do is okay, so I want to start here. So it does that. But you know what? I might not do that. I might do something a little more like this. Then just kind of bring it back this way, over to there. Bring that down there. Okay, come on, align well. And then, actually we can bring that a little down there, and then bring it down here and do something kind of like that. Just kind of bring it out over here-ish. Couple little AA positions kind of on the funnel. And just bring it forward. Instead of that, we'll go here, 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 here. Actually, no. Go back here. Oh, how about there? So we can kind of do something more like that. That is extremely wonky. Alright, so I want that to be level with that there. Actually, I don't think we need that as much. So we'll just bring that kind of forward to there. Maybe a little more about there-ish. Yeah. And go up there. Yeah, that works. Little weirder compared to the other one, but good enough, I think, for a structure. And then I want to turn that off. I'm gonna Hold on. Bird is being a snot. Why are you... Okay, I can still talk, though. I just have to grab him and put him up. He likes to fly, for whatever reason. He really does. As soon as I go to put him up in a cage, he's like, no, I'm gonna fly over here. I don't want to be in that cage. Stinker. Alright, so structure 1. We're only gonna get 12 points with structure 1 here. We'll do... Yeah. How about we start here, and then we can do... I don't know, that. Do kind of like a couple of these. Maybe down there. Kind of. Okay, no, not quite. We'll do that. No, little off. Then we can do maybe, I don't know, this. Kind of go out a bit. Then, yeah, we'll do maybe something kind of like that in terms of shape. For the front end, that is structure 1, and then structure 2, we're going to have to do like the aft end of the ship for. So then, what we can do is we can start there. Okay, how do we want to handle this? So we'll go out there, back to there, and then kind of create maybe something kind of like that. Then get that a little more even over there. Something like that. Alright, not the greatest looking carrier, but not the worst. The Tashkent. Alright, can we do inclined belt? Does that work? It does. Does increase the monthly cost a little bit. So I'm probably not gonna do it. Yeah. Oh, actually I can do that, because we did increase the weight of it slightly. So there we go. Better than USS Ranger completely. Yeah. Alright, save the design. It'll cost some money. It'll take a while. Alright, so the US has 5 CVs right now, and then a bunch of CVLs. So if we look at it, what? America? Why? So I'm gonna guess that you converted a battleship, or a battlecruiser probably. Did they have a BC named Yorktown? They might have. Didn't move the funnels, and put the picture of a light carrier over a heavy one. So then they have the CV Bennington. That's not bad. That might be a custom build. Was Yorktown a custom build? Well, no, it wasn't, but not a custom build. It had the 8-inch guts. This one was probably their first CV, and they have the newer one, Saratoga, Wasp, and Ranger, which are apparently all their own individual classes for some reason. They have Enterprise and Lexington building, and then in terms of CVLs, it looks like these... I don't know if these are old converted, like, cruisers, or if these are, like, proper custom-built CVLs. I think they're probably custom-built. Yeah. So yeah, US does have stuff. I don't want to go to war with America. So, yeah, once stuff gets into position, we should be able to start building like a Tashkent or two. In the meantime, though, once the Beck coups are in position, we are going to rebuild them. Republic Dauntlesses. We'll just say... Why U.S. Navy bad? I don't know. Okay, so new floatplane scout. Higher speed, lower range, lower bomb load. Nope. Actually, do we have any aircraft types being built yet? No, we don't. So right now, that's obsolete. Our torpedo bomber is the worst thing. I want to see if Japan has a new one. No, Japan does not have a new torpedo bomber yet, unfortunately. So, we have 3 from 1937. Our flying boat is the oldest. So I think we get a new flying boat now. And what we're going to want is range and then probably reliability. Or maybe toughness. I don't think I want... I know flying boats can take torpedoes and bombs, but I don't see them doing that much. So I think I'm going to go with the reliability approach, and that going with the medium bomber would just be better for that whole thing, or for bombing and torpedoing. Unfortunately, yeah, torpedo bombers we're struggling with. Yeah, our designers do need to go to the gulag because they can't make a damn torpedo bomber. Yeah, we'll go range and reliability for the flying boat. So we're making 1,000 a turn. One thing we will definitely need to do is start upgrading some of these bases. Like this one. Especially. Yeah, go next turn. Oh, there we go. So we could... That could get us some prestige, would increase tensions a little bit. I say do that. Improved dive bombers. Or we should cut the vodka limit to 3 bottles an hour. You're not wrong. Okay, give me more bases in Southwest Africa. So now we do not have an alliance with Japan. That is interesting. So let's mothball them. What does Japan have against? They have 1 BB, an older one from 1925, and 5 BCs. Their most recent one is this at Hiei at 28 knots with 10 13-inch guns. And that was built in 1929. I would take one of my Borodinos over it due to its small belt. We only have 1 less gun. Well, no, 2 less guns, actually. Okay, gunnery-wise, this might be a little better. Belt-wise, we have the limit. Or we have the advantage against those things. So I would say we could beat up Japan. Yeah, I'm fully of the opinion that we can beat up Japan if we want to. I might put their spying... I would put spying on them on low. I'm not going to do that. I want spying on France to be low. I want to encourage France to get into a war with me. Actually, what does France have? We did really beat them up now, didn't we? We beat them up so badly, they're just like, no, we're not building new stuff. They built all their CA. What are they spending their money on? Oh. Oh, that's what. France has bankrupted themselves with submarines. Japan has 41. I say we try to fight Japan. Now, our problem is we have 9. Yeah. Okay, we'll move that guy to the reserve fleet. Krasny we can put in the reserve fleet. I say we open both of these guys for a rebuild. So, that's what we're going to do. This will probably be a big refit. Increase these to 5-inch guns. Dual purpose. Turrets. 2 inches of armor. Rounds per gun. 170. Yeah, this is a pretty expensive rebuild on them. So these will be the same things that the other ships had, basically. We will get rid of all of our secondary guns, because we do not need them anymore. Get an advanced director on it. Decrease that to 0. Now increase this to as many as we can carry. We need to go to Stalin and ask for more money. I think we do too. So what we want to do next is we have a bunch of additional mass. I'm gonna say 92 aircraft. Here. Get these guys up to 92. The other could we do? Nope, can't do that. Okay, save them. Rebuild both to that design. So that is going to be a little expensive. It'll only take 4 months. Oh, I fucked up. Hold on. I screwed this up. Now thankfully I had just saved. So because I forgot to change the style of them because I am a moron. Alright, so yeah, I have to press the turn button once more. Approved dive bombers, 60 aircraft. Alright. Mothball them. Reserve them. Save right now. Because you remember what I said I was going to do. We'll make the same change here. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll do that. We'll increase that to 170 rounds. And then get rid of you guys. A bunch of these guys. And then flight installation, go up to 92 aircraft. And then I want to go structure 1 and actually add this in for once. We'll go kind of out there-ish. Let's shut out maybe a little too much. Or we could do that. And then kind of go out to there. Go back there. So go back kind of. And then do maybe this. Sort of thing here. And then structure 2, we're just gonna structure 2 we're gonna start from the aft end again. And then that'll be something like this probably. And then yeah, we kinda maybe do something kind of like that. Go back. Come on, just bring that in a little bit. Okay, so that'll be structure 9. Do 10. 10. 11, and 12. Not the greatest, not the worst. I'm just gonna stick with it. Yeah. Alright. Turret front should be a little less armored. City of Baku has tons of oil, so watch out for the US, because they might try to liberate it. Yeah, okay, so there we go. We've just overwritten the previous one we made. Now we're good. So, okay, so it looks like our motionies are going to finish up here shortly, but this guy can also be mothballed. Now these guys are properly in their proper location, so we can put them in the reserve fleet. Okay, Kirov has finished working up. Ooh, they have improved our bomber once again. More speed, more range, a little less maneuverability, more firepower, more toughness. Good. I'm actually probably going to want a new bomber soon, but good on Sukhoi for continuing to improve it. No, I don't want them created automatically. So I want to build the CV Tashkent. Unfortunately, that costs us money. Alright, so yeah. Battlecruiser Kirov is active at the moment. I might just, for now, reduce that to the reserve fleet to save money. And all these guys can be mothballed to save even more money. There we go. My money, you will be missed. Yay! Industrial improvements are soaring. Who uses 2-inch guns? Okay, France. Who... Tell me now. Who in this game uses 2-inch guns? I think the only ships I have seen 2-inch guns on are early game destroyers. No thanks. Hey, we actually can get some minesweepers completing. Yeah, there we go. Some of our minesweepers here, or corvettes I should say, are completing. Can't even use 2-inch guns as dual purpose. Those guns might be of similar anti-ship effectiveness to like our light anti-aircraft guns. Advanced alloying for... Ooh, could help. I'm gonna say no thanks, because we're building lighter ships this time. Yay! We got radar! Alright, so now we actually do have some monthly balance again. And it looks like Baku's gonna be done in a month. For whatever reason, it's taking Leningrad some time to successfully rebuild. Oh, Japan is now fascist. That's interesting. We have... no thanks. So I'm not going to want to go to war with France. I think I'm going to want to focus on Japan. And I think it is time to get another Tashkent built. Try to get that, yeah, we have new weird masts. Yes, we do! Ooh, Baku has radar. Oh, we have available sets. What did that do? Oh, Kirov's back now. There we go. Look at that. Kirov has new radar. Alright, so what anti-aircraft... Yeah, medium anti-aircraft guns. So I think, the Retvisans will want to send in for a refit relatively soon. Probably Navarin as well. We do want to get all those guys refit between this war and the next, but I might wait for some, ships to finish first. Like, get Leningrad out. And then probably get these guys out, too. Alright. We're getting our first Beaudry-class destroyers here. And we're getting more minesweepers done. Hooray! New docks completed. Yes. Is offering... Yeah? That's good. Ooh, new floatplane scout. Cool. What does this one do? Better bombs. Better bombs? I will take it. The last Beaudry's gonna get done here this next turn. There we go. Handle it quietly. Note all. Note all. That's the other thing we should do. Coastal fortifications. Get just all of our bases expanded. Get our, much better air bases here. Get rid of the airship base in the Marshall Islands, and that's just gonna take us all of our money. Okay, new flying boat prototypes are now done. So these are 1939 models. Max speed is a little better than our current one. The range is much better, and the bomb load, bomb load's interesting on all these. One of them has the same bomb load as our current one. The other two, slightly better at light and medium. Heavy, it's equivalent. But this one has the best range. This one has the best speed. And we're to the point where this amount of range is so excessive that it doesn't matter that much. But this one does have better toughness. And I think that's going to be the deciding factor, despite its slow speed. Dear God, Sukhoi! You keep doing this! You keep improving your bomber! Okay, our medium bomber, it's just an old one which has been really upgraded at this point. Bomb load. Bomb load. Okay. Fascist coup has taken place in France. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. We have fascist Japan, fascist France, Soviet Russia. This campaign. So, will Germany go fascist? That's the next question. Mission more subs. Okay, so we can't pick Japan. Ooh. Yeah, Vicky France. So the problem with going to war with France is they have a lot of submarines. They've become very, very submarine focused. And that worries me. On the other hand, I don't want to pick a fight with Britain. I don't want to pick a fight with the US. Austria we've just beat up so many times, I don't want to pick a fight with them again. We do have a lot of ASW stuff. Yeah, I'll say France. Ooh, increased invasion capacity, I'm not gonna beat my prestige record this game. I might as well just accept that right now. Meantime, it is good that we have the 2 Tashkents building and our 2 Bakus in service. Alright, so now I think it's time to rebuild the Ritvisens. We need an advanced direct... I did open these for rebuild, right? Yeah. Yeah, I did. We need an advanced director. We actually have a good amount of weight remaining on these, so I was forward thinking. Dual purpose secondary guns, no. Increased elevation for the main guns. Yeah, we do need more destroyers. 0 on that, 4 on the AA directors, and then as many of these guys as we can get. I'm going to clear those torpedo tube mounts, though, and what I'm going to do is instead, we're actually going to add a broadside set of torpedoes, 3 tubes. That is fine. Alright, continue increasing the amount of medium anti-aircraft guns. There you go, 43. So advanced director, Secondary guns, I'm just going to keep them in singles, because if I go to doubles, yeah, that massively increases the amount of money this is going to take for saving only a little bit of weight, which, I don't think gives us that big of an advantage anyway. No? Yeah, do rebuild the Ritvisens. Move, that guy to the reserve fleet. So that'll take a few months. Machinery, technology, variable pitch propellers. We're in the red right now, so no. Oh, now we're no longer in the red. There we go, new CL done. Oh, I could take the prestige against Germany. If we look, Germany doesn't have much of a navy right now. Right now, Britain has a navy. Britain has a larger navy than us. The USA has a navy, and the USA has a larger navy than us. Japan doesn't, France doesn't, Austria doesn't, Germany doesn't. And that's probably because we've beaten them all up so badly. Although, that being said, that does kind of explain stuff right there. Look at our naval aircraft. We have 55. Okay, so yeah, get us prestige. Improved 16-inch guns researched. That's good. Obviously. I say, yeah. Focus on destroyers right now. So we can get improved directors. I don't think we can get dual purpose as a gun armament for destroyers yet, unfortunately. Germany got rid of some of their... Yeah, they did! That's interesting. So, what can we change here? I'm gonna say... Actually, wait. There's a crowded center line issue. I'm gonna say increase those two to that and then do this. No, actually. Is there any way I can increase repeats of the previous class of destroyer? Yeah. Yeah, just repeats of the previous class with more weight remaining for future refits. I'm gonna do something like this. Just changing out the structure a little bit. Yeah, 1 month. It's offering to sell us... Ooh, what does that do? Is that a range increase? That's fleet tactics. Or maybe... I might allow us to move our ships a little? I'm gonna say no thanks. Give us 8 of them. Also gonna want to rebuild these guys. So, improved director. Yeah, fire control 1. Other than that, get rid of that. Add an AA director. Add 5 of those guys, and then... How many torpedoes do I have to remove? I have to remove 2. So I'm just gonna delete that mount and increase that one to 4. Yeah. And actually, that does give us room for 1 more anti-aircraft gun. Or more mines, but I'll go with the extra anti-aircraft gun. Wait, no. Oh, no. There we go. So less... Wait, no, I don't want to... Not that one. I want that one? Yeah. There you go. Refit the destroyers. We have lost a full torpedo launcher, but they're going to be a little better at ASW warfare now. Yeah, rebuild them. And yeah, send in these guys as well. Improved director. Fire control positions 1. Get us the K guns. Get us an A director. Decrease. Not that one. Decrease maybe. Actually, you know what? Move that mount. What? Just removed an entire mount and it only barely got us enough. Yeah, so we can increase one of these to a 4. But that actually adds a lot. So if we add in a W and decrease that to a 1. No. Yeah, I say just... Which one? Not R. Is it P? Yeah, let's put P at a 4. Even if that does bring up the monthly cost a bit. Alright, so that will be the Vasnes now rebuild, and that will be pretty expensive, but, you know, we're getting those 2 ships back now. Improved wet heater engine. No, I don't want to spend the money. Oh my god! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you so much, scientists! It is 1939, and you have learned how to build a torpedo bomber! Hooray! Hooray! They did it! Mark it, June 1939, the year Russia discovered the torpedo bomber after having used them since the 1920s. You are brilliant, scientists! We have a medium bomber request in progress, but after that, we can request torpedo bombers for once. All right, so next ships for the rebuild are probably going to be the Zareviks here, because yeah, we do need to rebuild these things. So clear the torpedo tube mounts. Add in a couple of 3-tube swivel mounts on the side. In terms of flight installation, yeah, 2 air capacity, that's fine. Give us a better director. Secondary guns in the... We're gonna keep them in those same mounts, I think. But in terms of this, we do definitely need this improved. The scientists can go back to their 7 bottles of vodka an hour limit. Yes! Yes, they can! Actually, I'm going to increase those tubes to a set of 4. Yeah, that's fine. Build it. Or rebuild them. That's going to be a bit expensive, but... yeah, do it. Actually, we need, get us a set of 3 submarines as well. Yay, new submarine is finished working up. Hold on, hold on. Triple turrets on CL. What do you think? Is this a technology worth buying, or is it completely useless to us? Yeah. Yeah, we're building ships which require this technology already in our own yards. Yes, it's useless. Oh, Hold on, I accidentally, stopped showing chat there. It'll bring up... Yeah, useless. It's useless. My brain, it hurts. No, we should not buy what we can develop for ourselves. Okay, do we want this fighter? I don't see any reason why not. Good max speed, better range, same firepower, same maneuverability, same toughness, better bomb load. There is no reason to not take it. Okay, go on to the next turn. No thanks, stop trying to sell me 2-inch guns. Okay, so who do I actually want to go to war with? We can go to war with France. You know what? We actually need to take territory from France, I think. So yeah, I will do that. How is our colony down here in... Didn't I just improve the bases? I'll improve them again. Senegal. So right now, our base capacity in here is... We can build Nelsons now. Yeah, I'm not going to, at least yet. I might build one sometime in the mid-40s. But our money concerns are too bad. I think it's just better to modernize the current set of battlecruisers we have. Which is more modernizing their fire control and anti-aircraft suite. And do stuff. So our base capacity in the Indian Ocean is right now 55. I'm gonna probably improve bases there. Just kind of keep these bases improving so we can continue sending ships through. What's our base capacity here? And it is September 1939. Where is World War II? Not happening because Hitler hasn't taken control of Germany. I'll take the prestige and tension lowering. Deck edge lifts. Ooh, that's good. Minsk for a turn. There we go. There we go. Alright, new medium bomber prototypes are done. So... Our max speed is worse. Our range is worse. Our bomb load's a little better. Okay, that's tempting. Although, that is tempting. Because I did double bomb load here. So I am going to take one of these, but I think I'm also going to keep the Su-85 in service. Because the Su-85 is just... That thing got upgraded to be absurdly good. But, you know... 2,000 pounders versus... Wait, no, bomb load's worse! Okay, medium bomb load's better. But medium... The range of heavy on this thing is good. And reliability is good! Oh my god! You developers are morons! You know that, right? Yeah. Yeah, the bomb load is worse. The toughness is worse. The maneuverability is better. The firepower is worse. The range is worse. Like... Okay, they're range light. None of these have the range with an 800-pound bomb that the Su-85E has with two 1,400-pound bombs. No, I am not taking them. Yes, I have selected... I must select one of the offered models. No, I must not! No! Actually, wait, can I hit cancel? I can. Good. It is time to build us a torpedo bomber. Okay, so what do we want out of a torpedo bomber? Speed. Speed. Toughness. Because the thing with the torpedo bomber is you don't need to rely on them to bomb a target as much. At this stage, I don't think range is going to be much of a priority. Maybe in the you know, Pacific regions more so. No, not bomb load range. It doesn't make sense with the torpedo bomber. Range isn't that great. Bomb load, I don't think is going to matter that much with a torpedo bomber, because they're going to carry a torpedo anyway. I mean, I guess it matters if you can get 2 torpedoes on it, but I've never seen that happen. Although maybe it does, I don't know. Because, yeah, bomb load's not the primary purpose of it. It's going to have a torpedo anyways. It's just whether that torpedo is a heavy or medium. And then range is just how far it can go, but what's going to matter more in the types of terrains I'm fighting in is how many strikes I can get in. And we're at the point where range is good enough anyway, so I think speed. Speed's best. Speed gets the torpedoes to the target quicker. And toughness will let them survive longer. I think that's what I do. Alright, resume construction on our carrier again. Minsk. Get the proposal watered down. No to all, no to all. Our monthly balance is crap again. Wait, are we still... Okay, we did get all the air bases built. Oh, right. Because these guys should be in the reserve fleet and one of them should be mothballed. There you go, that gets me my money back. We can mothball the remaining Latushis. And yeah, all these guys are in the active fleet when they should probably be in the reserve fleet. And that guy should be mothballed too. Alright. That gives us a little bit of money. Ooh, cruiser gets us a little bit of prestige. Yeah. Give them double that amount. Nice! Affairs leaked to the press. Oh god. How bad are the tension increases going to be? Okay. Could have been worse. Concerning. Also still concerning, but that didn't actually increase. I'm going to put spying on low for Japan. I'm going to bring it to low for France as well. Just transfer one there. I can go to war with either. I'm not too concerned about either nation. No, no war with the U.S. No war with the U.S. That would be bad. Dear God. 9 16-inch guns on that thing. 9 16-inch guns on these things as well. They're building, N3s, I think. Other than, you know, only with 16-inch guns rather than 18-inch guns. Yeah. They have proper CVs, and a lot of them. We're only going to have 4. Admittedly, we do have 4 pretty large CVs. 92 aircraft and 100. And the BB, G3, BC. Yep, okay, yeah. G3 is what I should have said. Okay. No, no, no tensions, no. No thanks. Okay, our CL is commissioned. France, do that. Okay, there we go. France tensions are rising. We're going to get another CL done here very shortly, but, you know, we've got to get Navarin rebuilt to an advanced director. We've actually got to get our cruisers rebuilt at some point, too. So we'll start with maybe 20 of those and then just see how much increasing it gets us to. Clear those torpedo tube mounts, add in the J and the K at maybe 3 tubes. Yeah. Do 4. Yeah, rebuild Navarin. Just Navarin for now. Actually, you know what? Did you get better 14s? I'm not refitting the guns. That's expensive. Like, absurdly expensive. It's a bad idea. Alright, so the Krasny Krims, we are gonna refit right now. I think this is good, though. Also, nice. We don't have enough money to do that, and the advantage really isn't that great. And since the floor is also in the active fleet, we'll also give it a nice refit in terms of fire control. So that will be our light cruisers refit, and then we should also get that new light cruiser here. Yeah, there we go, the Chapayev. So that gives us, what, 4 or 5 light cruisers in the active fleet, which is not a lot. Alright, so we can't actually improve on this design very much. I kind of want to see if, could we get a catapult? Legal mount designation. If we get, like, a Q. Yeah, we could do a catapult. I don't think I want to on the cruisers yet. Keep range to medium. Actually, if we increase this... Okay. There's the other thought where we could try to build a CA. I think I'm going to stick with the CLs, though. I think we need them more. Honestly. So I'll stick... Yeah, I think just, stick with the current design and then do that. Get a couple more guns on it. Get a few more mines. Really just, make that minor improvement. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Yeah, it'll take 1 month. No to all, no to all. Just build me one of them for now. I think that's all I can afford. Okay, there we go. New CL building. We're going to get our 3 older CLs back this turn. Yeah, do that. It'll increase tension a little bit. With the right nations, though. I'm going to decrease spying on Japan and increase it on France. I think it is more important to try to get our remaining battlecruisers. I misspoke. Battlecruisers, not battleships. Don't say anything mean to me about it. That was a misspeak. These are battlecruisers. These are not battleships, and they will never be battleships because we don't build battleships in Russia. Oh God, I made the foreign policy gaffe. Alright, PPR gay. Yeah, alright, so AA positions used is maximum. Other than that, our fire control is good. That will be that Borodino refit. And I think it's time to get our other Borodino refit too. Just do them all at once. So, clear the mounts. Add in our topside, torpedo tube, broadside. Decrease that by 1. And, yeah, send them in for a rebuild. And it'll cost a bit of money, but we're going to get Navarin back anyway, so that'll help us out. Yes! Do that. There you go, torpedo bomber prototypes ready for evaluation. Thank you, game! Thank you so much, game! Alright, so, I'm gonna immediately rule out the PE-110. These two have the best max speed. And the best range. Now, their torpedo is medium, so this here is kind of the range which matters. This one, in that regard, looks like the best. Firepower, best, maneuverability is a little lower, toughness is a little lower. So this one has a little better maneuverability and toughness, which actually means that this one here would land more torpedo hits. Ooh. Oh. Okay. This one here can reach a bit further. This one here can reach a lot further. But this one's gonna actually land hits a little more often. Do I go for range or do I go for accuracy? And toughness. More craft, little more aircraft getting through, little more, and a little greater chance of actually hitting with the torpedo. I'm gonna go with this one. Even with the shorter range, 250 isn't bad. Like, I'm not reaching out to 250 a lot with these things. Normally with the aircraft, I'm reaching out maybe 50 to 100 kilometers. Or not kilometers, 50 to 100 range. So Roma versus Bismarck. I don't know. Are you talking about this dilemma? I'll go that one. Okay, monthly balance is sorting itself out now that Navarin's back in service. I'm going to move... I think it's time to start activating some stuff here. Yeah, get those active. It would kind of be surprising to wind up in war now. So we could strengthen... build railroads. I'll take that over the extra prestige. Oh, now we get the 2-inch guns. A new U.S. medium bomber. Oh yeah, one thing. Our dive bomber is getting a bit old. We need a dive bomber. This one is going to be double bomb load. Bomb load for the dive bomber. We want to hit targets. This isn't going to lead to war. But I will take a tension increase with Japan. On the other hand, this is a little concerning. There we go. Our agents report the French Navy is putting strange mattress-like antennas on their ships. Take the offer. Charities. Homer had longer range while Bismarck had better accuracy. Okay. Alright, so move those guys to the reserve fleet for now. We got them back. We have a little bit more money. Destroyer-wise, we have all those Boikis being produced. They have 155 submarines. Do they... France? Why? France. What are you doing? You don't have a ship heavier than a heavy cruiser. I think this war is gonna be based around it. They have a CV? They have a CVL. Not a CV. CVL. And it looks like it's a converted heavy cruiser as well. France. Your heaviest ship is 15,000 tons. Well, 15,200 tons, and is armed with 10 10-inch guns. Alright? I have 8 ships. Better armed and better... Or better armed, of a larger tonnage, than that. In terms of ships with larger tonnage in general, that increases to 10. And honestly, these guys aren't too bad either. They're not quite as good as that one, but... Now, the big problem is, we need more minesweepers. Honestly, I think the Gonets class is the best bet here, so... I can get another 6 of them on the current budget. That's what I'm gonna do. They have 2 CLs. 3 of our BCs could face Yamato. Our 3 best ones probably could. This is no doubt due to the meddling of France. No. No. And now stuff gets interesting. Look at how little of the French Navy is actually active there. So, first things first. I'm not scared, France. You don't scare me. What I need to do, though, is I really need to get Tashkent out. I might halt, this guy? Kamsalama? Or whatever that one is. Third of our cruisers. And, I mean, get one of those guys. Well, actually, wait, is there any... There's no French colonies there, so we're gonna get some of our Northeast Asia ships active. Now, do we have any Northeast Asia destroyers of good quality? Yes, we do. Let's activate them. And, actually, no, move those guys to the reserve fleet. Actually, no. I'm gonna take those two. And, this group here. What else do we have in Northeast Asia? Do we have anything? None of our modern CLs are down there, unfortunately. We're gonna move all these guys into Southeast Asia, though. And I'm gonna send with them these guys to Southeast Asia. Storm clouds are gathering over Europe. It's gonna be time for war here soon. Alright, so we're going to activate these destroyers as well to give us an actual destroyer fleet. We can keep those guys mothballed for the moment. Alright, we forgot to refit all these guys. Let's refit them into ASW craft now. Alright, so get rid of that. We need ASW, we need increased depth charge storage. Definitely. I'm going to keep the mines. What I might do is I might get rid of these two guns right here. Certainly a consideration. We'll get an AA director. Wait, no. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And get us a single anti-aircraft gun. Fire control's not the best type. Who cares? Actually, you know what? I'll have him be a little overweight. No. No overweightness. Rebuild them. The Stroy knees and the chest knees. Open them up for a rebuild. Another Ivan with the machine gun just stuck somewhere on the ship. Alright, yeah, do that. Get the K-guns up, get increased depth charge storage. Okay. This time I will actually get rid of a torpedo tube. But I'll... You know what? Got rid of the wrong tube. Or we can do something like this. Yeah. Although, I could do that, and then... something like that, maybe. Well, like that. Just get these things a little decently armed. No. No. No minesweeping gear. That, A, takes up extra weight, and B, minesweeping gear actually decreases the ASW rating of a destroyer. Actually by about 50%. Even though we do have it on our minesweepers, that does actually decrease their effectiveness against ASW. What? So the MS, is that... increased depth charge storage, is that mine... that might be minesweeping gear. Do these guys have it or no? These guys don't. So yeah, look, these guys have a bit better of an ASW rating than these guys. We still need minesweepers, and it's, you know, if they're on trade protection anyways, it's still good to have the extra stuff, but it decreases it by like half. It's bad. Dual-purpose guns, main armament for DD. That'll be improved in future ones. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get some boikies here. Tensions with France are declining. Resume construction on our cruiser then. So all these guys are refit. All of our important cruisers have been rebuilt. What I might do is I might try to get an air group on Baku and Leningrad here. Oh, Revel actually has some stuff ready. Yeah, I'll keep the stuff on Revel then. Alright, so if we do an auto-add aircraft, and then I do a manual adjustment, insult the French. I don't have my calculator up. I normally have my calculator up. I haven't done a stream in a while. I haven't done a stream in long enough that I had to reset my Twitch, what is it? Stream code thing. Which that was annoying. Alright, so we have 92. So that's 92 divided by 8 is not good. 92 divided by 12, is that doable? No, it's not. 92 divided by 4 is 23. I'm a moron. You wish THC would stream more in the Pacific? I do too. I really wish he'd stream it more. He needs to. And it's really fun when he streams it. Like XTRG, I love him streaming it. He streams it well, and it's good. But THC does need to stream it more. Alright, so, let's see. 92... okay, so... Wait. Is 84 divisible by 12? Yeah, it is. So that can be 7 squadrons of 12 plus a squadron of 8. You wish you could watch it? Yeah. Change number. 12. Change number. 12. 12. 12. 12. So that gets us one more squadron, which I think is going to be an extra group of fighters at 12. And then I think we had a group of dive bombers at 8. Do we? Or do we add more torpedo bombers? You're saying torpedo bombers? Dive bombers hit more, torpedo bombers sink more, I think. And then on Leningrad, I also probably do want to add air units. So fighters, 12. Fighters, 12. Fighter, 12. Actually, I might try to rename some of these squadrons and get them a little more better sorted. I don't know. Alright, add air unit. Torpedo bomber, 12. Torpedo bomber, 12. Torpedo bomber, 8. Dive bomber, 12. And then a second set of 12 dive bombers. Yeah, I will rename these guys. So, that's... change name. I'll just copy that and get rid of that. So then this guy, change name. So that's normally 24. Okay, so that name's changed. 3520. So that's 3521. I know. Change name. We're just gonna get rid of this part here. Change name again. Get rid of that part. Change name again. Just get rid of. We'll just get rid of the last number there. So this would be what? 3521. Yeah, 3521. You would be 3522. You would be 3523. You would be, hold on. 3524. And you would be, 3525. And I'm hoping that will automatically sort itself out. Please. Does it do it? I'm disappointed in you. Alright, so we are going to get a bunch of refit destroyers this turn. We're going to get a bunch of new destroyers this turn. And yeah, that'll be that. It's mostly the cruisers which are being... Why?! Fuck you! No, 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 no. Let's refocus. Refocus on Japan. Refocus on Japan. Don't go to war. Don't go to war. No, no. No, 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 no. I could beat France. Alright? I'm gonna fucking lose against the US. France was like, okay, this will be easy. We can take some territory from them. This is the let's back down from war. And now I have to build more battlecruisers as well. Oh, dear fucking God. Yeah. That was a horrible, horrible alliance. So what we want to do now is we want to back down from this war as quickly as we can and try to refocus our efforts on Japan instead. So what I want to do is I want to move these guys back to Northeast Asia. Yeah. And I want to... I'm going to move a squadron of Baudries here to Northeast Asia as well. Move those guys to the reserve fleet. We're just going to suddenly start demobilizing here. A rapid demobilization of our navy. I'll keep those guys on active service for now, actually. Because now we need money again. And I don't want to go to war. So I'm going to do everything in my power to avoid war. On the other hand, battlecruiser. Or auto-design one. Alright, more torpedo protection. I just wanted to see what it would come up with. I don't like it. I'll take a look at the Kirov design and see if yeah, I can definitely try to shrink this down. So it does have inclined belt. So this does still work for battlecruiser, thankfully. And what I'm going to do is we're going to build a smaller version of this. There's also the option I could take where I get rid of that turret. Yeah. And we don't have a lot more technology we actually need to put on the ship. So we can also decrease that down. And then, yeah, I'm completely redoing the structure here on the off chance that we don't wind up taking a naval treaty to get these things built. I wouldn't be surprised if we do. But yeah, so this will be roughly equal. Yeah, Richelieu-like, but with triples instead of quads. Yeah, this will be roughly equal to our already existing ship, thankfully. You should... Actually, yeah, you'll be... Back there, you'll be... Wait, no, no, no. Delete that funnel, delete that funnel. So this funnel... We'll have it there. And we'll have that one there-ish. In terms of protection, we're going to go up to 5-inch guns. But we're not going to have that many of them. Hold on, my bird. I'm putting him up. There we go. He wanted to not be on my shoulder anymore. That is a weird clustering of guns right there. It should place them back here, not there. Why are you placing them there? I don't know. Alright, we can get a little more anti-aircraft guns on this. I could delete this. No, it kind of already requires that catapult. So what if I do... We might just go down to 12 guns, and then I can lose even more displacement. We're going to increase that up one more. There we go, we'll do that. Alright, and then now I can do the superstructure on this one. So, now it is still pretty fast, so I'll still kind of do this sort of design. Oh, no. Structure 1, start it probably about there-ish. Do something like that, maybe. Then kind of go back there. No, maybe more there-ish. And out a little bit there. Right. Do that. Actually, I might do... How would that look? Or that. A little odd, little odd. Kind of works. I think I do need to kind of make this a little more sharp. So we'll try it again. So something kind of like that. So maybe more like that. And alright, see you then. See you then, G-Man. Alright, so yeah, we can go to here, and go back here. Kinda go there. Go to there. Go to there. And then something kinda like this, maybe? No. No. What does an Iowa look like? Let me bring up this again. I shall look up the Richelieu class as well. And then look for images of that one. You know what? If I can get a larger image of it, I could do something more like that, where it is just kind of this more continuous sort of shape, which we kind of have, but kind of don't right now. And actually, alright, so it's kind of, let's start. Alright, so let's think about this. So, kind of goes broadside there, so it kind of is doing that thing. So we can do maybe up here, something a little bit like that. Just kind of maybe to there. Could kind of do something. That was not what I intended on doing. Oh, sorry, tap the mic again. On accident. What is my bird doing? He's being a snot. He's always a snot. You are always a snot. Why are you always a snot? He is now regurgitating. I'm gonna not have it quite that far forward. I'm going to do maybe this to there. And then we could do something like that. Oh, that actually does look pretty... it looks too fat. Looks too fat at the front. Let's try this again. That's probably the best I've had yet. And then to there. And then to there. There we go. That's the shape I'm looking for-ish. Needs to curve. Alright, do that. Do that. Actually, no. Go there. Go there. And then go here. And then do that. There we go. That looks good. Alright, so that's structure 1. There's the other thought. I could use a seaplane hangar. I might. Just increase that a little bit more. So we're gonna have a hangar for a couple of seaplanes here. It's only gonna slightly increase the cost. Now the problem is we are just not gonna be able to afford this. My hope is that we can avoid a naval treaty long enough that we can get our carriers out. I might actually accelerate their construction here for the next few months. Okay, so we're gonna do something like maybe this. Okay, so let's do... Well, we're gonna have a bridge. We're gonna have like little bridge wings, and should probably stick out like here or something. It's ugly. We'll do that as structure 3, and then structure 4 will be kind of a box on top with wings. Like so. So we'll have the wing go here, and then we can do something like this. And then structure 5 can kind of wrap around. Actually, where would the hangar on this be? Let's get rid of the seaplane hangar just to save a little bit of weight. So that's structure 4. Structure 5 will go here-ish. Bam. I need to get those extra carriers out, though. Because I encountered a mirror situation to this in the other game. Where I had a bunch of newer battleships laid down. But the problem here is I have, you know, a couple carriers laid down which are almost finished. And I want to get out of a war with France and the US, but I want to get those done. The Kirov class... Oh, no. The, Kaganovik. Well, actually, you know what? Let's give it a battleship name. The, Yushikov. Yeah, do that. It'll take 4 months. Accelerate... Just accelerate the construction of both of those carriers right now. Later air-launched torpedoes. Hooray! We can now build larger air bases. Don't get upset over any spying. Yes! Our torpedo bomber is actually a little faster than expected. Come on. Tashkent is commissioned into the Navy. Minsk is 3 turns away from completion. I want to get Minsk done. Save. Next turn. Improve early air search radar. The area of missile technology. No. No. So missile technology does not matter right now. I don't want any of my research going to it. Okay. New dive bomber prototypes are ready for evaluation. Good. Max speed is better. Bomb load has not improved. Back. Firepower is improved. That's good. Maneuverability is improved, and toughness has improved. So I see 2 of these are 410-10s. I think I want one of those. This one has a higher max speed. This one has a higher range. Okay. I'm gonna go higher max speed. Go to build screen. Build me 2 for now, and then get our carrier done. There we go. Now, given that I am decreasing my readiness at the moment, move these guys into the reserve fleet. Go to air groups. Disband them on these ships. Save me some money. So I'm curious if any of my battlecruisers are ever actually going to complete or not. Because I said I wouldn't build any more, but then they're like, oh, we want more. And it's just like, come on! That turn threw me in for a major, major loop. Alright, there we go. Just for the sake of it, get rid of the stuff at Revel as well. We need all the money we can get right now. Because the game has now magically decided that I need more battlecruisers for some reason. And yeah, I will actually rename both of them. So, Dreadnought Battleship. Suggest a name. Yes, the name Marat. That's easy. I'll rename the cruiser Molotov to Marat. And then just a name. The October Revolution. Because I know that that's what that translates to. That's what we're going to name that ship. Alright, so mothball them. Reserve them. Keep Kirov active. Yeah, start reducing our readiness here. And hope that we don't get attacked in the meantime. Submarine-wise, we did get some more submarines built, thankfully. I'd like to get a couple more built. Or 4 more here. Just start kind of gradually rebuilding that. There we go, I got praise. This is no concern. You take Morocco, France. You do that. You be you. Why? 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 Oh my god! Ah! Oh! Turn after I build the new battleships. They're like, oh, we want more destroyers now. You're gonna bankrupt me here. Alright, halt construction on Marat. We do actually need more destroyers, but I just got a bunch of the 2,000 tonners done. Hey, why are you guys such morons? Why? Why can I not have competent people in the government? Why do they have to be morons? Alright, open the destroyer design. Dear fucking God. Move them to the reserve fleet. Clear the turrets. Do those as doubles. Too many centerline gun and torpedo tube mounts. Put them as dual purpose. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of the X. Does that work? And decrease the B to a single. We can do something like that. Yeah, that'll work. Just a new name. Okay. Yeah, let them examine it. 2-1. We have 12. That's 12. 9. Wait, what did I just build? Huh? 9. There we go. Halt a second battlecruiser. So they want all these battlecruisers, and now they want all these destroyers. Oh, I think I'm gonna leave this stream here. I've gone on for a couple of hours. Next, I don't know when I'm gonna play this game next. Tomorrow I think I'm going to Six Flags. Let me actually, check the weather on the other screen. Yeah, tomorrow I am definitely going to Six Flags. Well, it looks like the chance of rain has actually increased a little bit. That's not good. So I'm not going to live stream tomorrow. Naturally, there will be a new Austria-Hungary Rule the Waves video tomorrow, but, you know, that was the old series. It's still getting posted. Yeah, so I'm nicely ahead on that. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for this when we figure out who we're actually going to take on in war. Hopefully it's Japan. I'm just going to leave it the same, since when I create the series of this, it would be odd if Japan's tension suddenly changes. So, yep. I will see you then. Goodbye, and I guess join me next time. Hopefully we won't go to war with France and the US at once, because I don't want to fight the US. I don't.